forces of great millstone that rule well.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come every week. We kill, we count, and prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom called America.
That's right.
And the Americas. We come to wake up the 12 tribes of Asia from Judah straight down to Issachar. And yet say we come to curse out 2/3 of our people that ain't right. You understand? That is the gospel. The gospel is the awakening of the Israelites. Turn to you, jump on the house.
Yeah. Our president about Shimon Shai, start with the Joel 2-1-1. You know, it's about high time for the brothers to wake up. For what's going on right now, you know. Also going on in Iran and the state of Saudi Arabia with the oil, you know, the oil field is blown up. You know, so what America say right now is a war, you know. So the brothers are prepared right now and spiritually good up the loins for what is to come. Why I bring out that?
This is the book of Joel chapter 2 verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet of Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Yeah, that trumpet is gospel, is truth. You know, coming out to the highways and byways, you know, and trying to wake up an alarm, which is the hopefully elect men who going out and sign and living their bodies and living sacrifice. Yeah. Continue on.
In my holy mountain.
Yeah.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Yeah, you know, all the other nations. You know, let them tremble for what we're bringing out prophecies right now. You know, America is going to get destroyed by nuclear fire. You know, people are going to wake up and know that this is the last days we're living in. You know, this is not atomic bomb like World War II. This is nuclear. You know?
For the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Yeah. Everybody always saying, so long, yeah, well, the so-called Caesar Moshe ain't coming. Well, we know it's Yahweh Moshe. But we know he is coming through having faith. We know he is coming and we know that we check the time diligently and knowing it's high time to wake up and come into the truth and get saved. Hopefully with hopefully elect men.
It's a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Yeah, that clouds go back to the nuclear fire. You know, when that time comes, it's gonna be, you know, after that mushroom cloud, you're gonna have it will be smoke all over the place and the destruction, you know, around the face of the earth. You know, everybody gonna be, you know, who could be in the bunkers, but most of everybody gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be like Ezekiel 16. It'll be like dung on the earth, you know. But,
as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, they had not seen, they had not been ever the like.
Lift up your voice at the trumpet.
Neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Yeah, kinda. Let us go back to when we just say, we know say that's not this destruction, this World War III will come in here, ain't gonna be a nice thing, you know. They would never see that in the face of years before. You're gonna get destroyed by nuclear fire. This destruction would be the worst. Go back to I Am Legend when Will Smith walked on the dog. You know how America look, you know, desolate. You know, even seen a soul on the road. So we're gonna be totally destroyed. You know? I want scripture in Revelation 11:14. Baba Kusha.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past and behold the third woe cometh quickly.
Yeah, that third woe go back to the scripture somewhere that they nuclear from
Revelation 9 and 11.
Yeah, go on, can
The book of Revelation chapter 9 verse 11. No. Revelation, no.
It's 9 and
Revelation 11. Let me start from 11 verse.
when it first will pass and then two more words coming quickly.
Yeah.
Hold on. One word is passed, Revelation 9 and 12.
Yeah, Revelation 9 and 12.
Right, good. This is Revelation 9 and 12. He said one word is past and there cometh two more words hereafter.
Yeah, that two more words is the World War II. You know, World War II have passed, World War I have passed, World War II have passed. Go back on the 11, go back to the chapter Revelation 11 and 14. The third war. Yeah, the third war is coming quickly, and that third war go back to the clouds, the darkness, the gloominess. You know, because when that time come, we're going to go on, it's nuclear fire, and it would never, nobody would never see that destruction. You would never see, you would never see before. Nobody would never see that kind of destruction in before. Don't elect, when I say when that time come, don't elect men go be shaky. You know, because we would never see that kind of destruction in the face of the year before. You know, everybody who getting destroyed and getting melted by the radiation. You know, by fire, people will be running here and everybody will kind of escape because the time is at hand. Continue on.
It's a fire devoured them, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden.
We already the Revelation 21 and 1. You know?
It's verse 3, it says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Yeah.
The land is as the Garden of Eden.
Yeah,
So now, this is Revelation 21 verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea.
So that heaven and the heaven is the rulership. You know, he saw them ruling the earth, and plus the whole place going to be destroyed, and the sea go back to the people. You can have no people walking the face of the earth no more really. You know, we got people in the bunkers waiting for we take people and put them back in captivity, which is all the elites and you know, the children and all these things. Because some of them had to be kept back for slavery, you know, and had to be the elites and them, you know. Hopefully for that keep back Kamala and them for we. So you put them, you know, yeah, Donald Trump and all of them, we got them putting all of them, we got them, you know, in change and bangers, you know.
Let me read verse 3 this. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Yahweh shall come with his chariot, you know, coming and what the scripture when he say, coming different, coming from Bosnia, will come in different blood. So when Yahweh shall come, he could come to destroy, he coming to yeah, he coming to destroy, he coming to save the hopefully elect men, which is the 141 third, you know? Yeah.
Explaining this again. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem.
Yeah, that New Jerusalem going back to the heaven and earth, the whole 1/3, the elect men, you know, after King David, the 144,000 elect men, 12,000 from each tribe, you know.
Before them and behind them a desolate wilderness. It's a yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Yeah, because the Amos 5 and 18, you know, they're going to be running to and fro, you know. They're going to try, some going to try to jump in a helicopter, some going to try to jump in a plane, some going to try to fly up to go back to space.
Some going to try to go to another country. It's like a bear, like the scripture.
The Amos, yeah, can. Because the Amos 11 18 Babakusha, yeah, they're going to be running to and fro. Yes, and looking like we brother say, some guy think they're going to jump in a plane and go to another country. But sorry to say that it no rescue with the coming there with nuclear fire and destruction. When you run to and fro, you know what you run. You're going to get destroyed by your machine or shy. And if the child will come and zap you the same way, you know.
This is the book of Amos chapter 5 verse 18. He said, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it.
You know, so when they come, they run here, you give them persecution, you give them persecution over there, they can run into persecution over so. You know, anywhere you go, if I run from, if you come back, but like right now, people in Bahamas, they run into America right now, telling themselves, you know, they're going to place they're going to go in relaxation, but you know, America going to get destroyed by nuclear fire. Just says, yeah, I wash me or shy. people in Venezuela right now coming straight right now and getting comfortable. Even though these women too, they're all comfortable right now, putting their body and prostituting their body for money, you know. And these men are them working for like not $100 for a whole day work when it's supposed to be $300 for a day work, $400 for a day work. These northern kingdoms coming here and working for least for nothing, but telling themselves, you know, they're getting food and it's all good. They're getting a shelter, but ain't no Trinidad has something coming for them, you know.
This is Zephaniah 1 and 2. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, said Yahweh.
Yeah, I can. You know, everything can get destroyed by Yahweh Shimei Shai. When them declare leave them silos, you know, all hell break loose there on earth. Everybody can go on. You can't run and go hide no way. You can't go down in your yeah, you can't go down in your basement and feel like they can live. They can get destroyed. You feel like you can't jump in a speedboat and feel like you can jump and you can ride a wave and feel like you can get away. You can get destroyed by Yahweh Shimei Shai. You know?
Verse 3. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea and the stumbling of the wicked, and I will cut off man from off the land, said Yahweh.
Can, you know, down to the fishes in the sea, down to the man who had his proud spirit, which is Esau, you know, who feel that he running youth right now, and nobody cannot like America, nobody cannot threaten them, you know, nobody cannot come against them. But sorry to say, they can get destroyed by Yahweh Shimei Shai. They got nothing on this earth standing right now, but hopefully like men, you know, coming to a real governmental structure here, a righteousness. Well,
verse 4, and I will stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, and the name of the Chamarim or the Chamas with the priests. So all those Chamas is men who are familiar spirits. And Chamas, witchcraft. But it also goes back to the Christian pastors too. Because they're charming them, these people with what? False doctrine. Bring it up. Give me 2 Kings.
Yeah, this is the book of Romans chapter 13 verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
You know, it's high time to wake up out of sleep, you know, from all this false doctrine, you know, being in this world, running down vanity, running down this job where you always wanted. For since you're small growing up, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor. But sorry to say, you know, it's high time to wake up out of sleep because the destruction is near, you know, and salvation is near, same way too. So they go free like men, you know, watching out for Yahweh Shimei Shai and watching for the stars that come and save you out of this demonical place, you know. All praise to Yahweh Shimei Shai, we have to come out of this place. That's not right, you know. Continue to allow each other.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 23. 23 verse 4. And the king commanded Hilkiah the high priest and the priests of the second order and the keepers of the door to bring forth out the temple of Yahweh all the vessels that were made for Baal and for their growth, and for all the host of heaven. He buried them without Jerusalem in the fields of Gird, and carried the ashes of them unto Bethel.
Yeah, so what the Lord did there, the Lord commanded the king, he said, listen, bring up all the vessels of God that is stole from the Lord power of Israel, and destroy all the graves, destroy all the groves and all the high worship places and things. So all these Christian churches and all these mosques and all these things with these wicked negroes into, they're going to be destroyed, thus says the Lord.
That's right.
That's what it's going to be. God.
Yeah, this Joel chapter 2 verse 5. Verse 4, it said the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble.
So now that going back to the chariot, the missiles. You understand? Even the silos. So it sounds like a noisy, I said a noisy chariot or planes into battle now. As we will say it in our normal, in our modern term, read.
As a strong people set in battle array.
So who is that strong people? That is the nation that the Lord set up to take down Edom or Mystery Babylon.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 37. He said, behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers with whom thou hast taken pleasure.
The lovers represent what? All the nation that is confederate with her.
Even the false gods and all.
Can't go ahead.
He said, and all them that thou hast loved.
And all that thou hast loved. So it goes back to even what you call the sharing the same democracy with the other nations and all them different things. I'm going to gather all them together. Read.
Right? He said, with all them that thou hast hated, I will even gather.
He said, together with all them that thou hast hated. Read.
I will even.
Hold on, remember when they're going to Joel talk about the Lord said, gather all you heathens, come round about. And I'm going to sit in high places and judge the heathen. Read.
He said, I will even gather them round about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness unto them.
He said, I'm going to discover thy nakedness. That's why the scripture go back and say how the things of Esau search out. How his nakedness is uncovered. But how is being uncovered by the men of the Lord? We are uncovering David and Esau, Salakia, nakedness. You understand? By what? By thus saith the Lord, and also by the internet.
He said that they may see all thy nakedness.
That the whole world will see all thy nakedness. How the world will see the nakedness is by the men to the four corners and exposing them on the internet. YouTube. Well,
he said, and I will judge thee as woman that breaketh wedlock.
He said, I will judge you as what?
Woman breaketh wedlock.
Wedlock represent the Lord. They break all the laws of the ordinance of the Lord. Read.
And shed blood are judged.
And they what?
Shed blood are judged.
They shed innocent blood. The innocent blood of what? The 12 tribes of Israel. They shed blood. And not only the Israelites, but other nations, they shed their blood. See, these wicked negroes don't want to hear that. They want to hear about Marshall Montano and Carnival and Trinidad.
That's right.
But Trinidad coming into a mess. Something Africa curse them out in it.
That's right.
But look at hold your peace. Read.
And I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy.
So the Lord said, I'm going to break if you what?
Blood. I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy.
So remember the scripture said the earth can only be cleansed by the blood of him that shed it. So the Lord said, my blood will not touch blood. Read. All right.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, verse 5. It says, and let them know thee as we have known thee.
So let them know thee. What do you mean by let them know thee? That's how he has known thee. Let them feel the wrath of Yahweh as Israel feel the wrath of Yahweh.
It's still feeling the wrath.
And we still feeling the wrath up to this day. But when you go back to Baruch chapter 5, he said, but put off the garment of mourning and put on the garment of rejoicing. Because our day, our punishment is accomplished.
Even Lamentation 4 and 21. He said, rejoice, daughter of Israel, for your. You bring it out?
We bring it out for education. He said, but the cup that Israel drink will surely pass on to the heathen. And that is what we waiting for. That is what we actually waiting for. Well, how would you say that to come back on the battlefield and I ain't finished with you yet?
No, we still have to continue.
Yeah, we just breaking out certain things that
This is the book of Lamentation, chapter 4, I'll start at 22. The punishment of thine iniquities is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
So our punishment is accomplished. Whether the Lord didn't ask for the whole of Israel to wake up, just the elect men waking up, the hopeful elect men waking up. Read.
He said, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
So the Lord said, no more will I carry Israel away into captivity. Their punishment is accomplished. We serve our punishment. It's like a man went to jail and they serve your time in jail, time to get released.
In the free world.
He said,
He said, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
And he said, I will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of who?
Of Edom.
He says, to the Edomites, the Lord going to visit this very same punishment upon you, but he's going to double it.
God. He will discover thy sins.
He's going to what? Discover your sins.
God.
So go back into what it was doing.
Yeah. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 35, verse 5. It says, and let them know thee as we have known thee. Say,
so like I say again, so like Brother Howard, like I say, let them know thee as we as know them. How did we know Yahweh? Through his judgment upon Israel. So the heathens going to know the judgment or the dread of the Lord.
That there is no God but Yahweh.
That there is no what?
No God but Yahweh.
And I'm sure that Israel know by now there is no power but Yahweh. Especially the elect. We wake up and let's sing. Go ahead.
I'll jump to verse 7. It says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath.
He said, raise up what?
Indignation and pour out wrath.
So he brought that indignation to America is those nuclear missiles.
That's right.
Like the Lord's indignation upon Mystery Babylon. Read.
He said, take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
He said, take away the adversary and they are our adversary.
That's
and
right.
destroy the enemy.
It says, verse 8, it says, make the time short. Remember
what?
Make the time short.
So the Lord said, I'm going to hasten the time for what? For the elect man's sake. Remember, we are the men in the battlefield here standing up, crying out that America is about to destroy. The time is late. It's late.
It says, remember the covenant and let them
He
declare.
said, remember the covenant we made with what? Abraham, Isaac, and
Jacob, that's right.
with your forefathers.
That's right.
Read.
And let them declare thy wonderful works.
And let what? Let us declare his what? His wonderful works.
One more here again. And
Read.
verse 9. It says, let him that escape be consumed.
Let him escape be what?
Be consumed.
So let him that escape be what? Consumed. Who feel they can escape the Lord's judgment going to be consumed? But really actually none shall escape.
Can. It says, by the rage of the fire.
By the rage of the what?
Of the fire.
Yeah, you saw it in Terminator 3 when the bomb blow up going on. How they tell them melt the flesh and the eyes
pop out.
Yeah.
Radiation.
Radiation.
He said, and let them perish that oppress the people.
He said, let them perish. That who? The Edomite. Let Edom perish at what? Oppress the people. Right, go back. We better have what
Verse 6. It says Joel chapter 2 verse 6. It says, before their face the people shall be much painted.
Read it over again.
Before their face the people shall be much painted.
So after that nuclear fire and that disaster, who come up from the bunkers? If you see that painting, go back to you can say there are no hope, you know. It's full sadness, you know, because the everything they believe and everything they see.
So like you're holding it. Read back over that scripture.
It says before their face the people shall be much painted.
Before their face, right? That goes back to when those nuclear missiles come out of the silos, right? And the people get worried because it will have America has something, not only America but these other major countries, right? I forget the name, right? But it's an alarm system, right? That in these major cities that does let you know when danger is about to come, whether it be a tsunami or whether it be thermonuclear missiles and whatnot. So when the people, because they will be giving out bulletins, these TV stations, whatnot, they will be giving out bulletins when the nuclear missile come out of its silos and they see that the target, because if you go down deeper into the scripture, it talks about where they will say it would not break their rank, whatnot, so forth. The missile defense system. Now I know in the same Joel 2, the missile defense system, right, it will pick up the missiles coming to America, and with that now it will let the citizens know that America, you know, that it will let the citizens know, all right, which state these missiles going to drop. So when the people get that word, as I say, the face will be fainted, they will be horrified.
Can.
You understand? They will be horrified because I want to take too long, but all right, I don't want you to go up on it, but a thermal, the missiles that they have now, it is about, let me say, 100 million Canadian. They are researching. The Fahrenheit in that is 100 million degrees Celsius. So you can imagine that heat. So it's obvious you will be terrified because you know you're not going to escape it, because the other day the US do a research concerning how to escape a thermonuclear missile, right? And the answer that they give is just best go in your house and hide.
To get destroyed.
Yeah, just go in your house and hide because you can't escape it.
Yeah, right? So read back the part where you say their face could be what?
It say before their face, the people shall be much painted.
They are meaning to say the face could be dull. Could be dumb because all the time they was rejoicing happiness, now they have a dumb face. You understand? A face, a shame face, and some of them have face of horror. That's going to happen.
And all who have faith in
But who doing it? Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Go turn the laughter into weeping and moaning. You give me that scripture with you. Somebody give me the scripture. Say, woe unto them that laugh not before you shall moan and weep.
That's same Isaiah 26.
Nope.
Look 26 and here. If it's not 26, it's 25.
You bring that out because Yahweh Shai prophesied about his own mouth.
Luke 6 here. Luke 6 and 25. Talking nonsense. 6. Here about it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, beginning at verse 24.
Right.
I'll start by 25.
Right.
Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Because one to them that full. Right now these niggas feel like they know that they're getting things from Esau, so like they know they're full now.
Comfortable.
They feel full. I use here a beautiful word, comfortable. Read.
He said, woe unto you that laugh now.
So one to them when they pass and they see the prophets, they laugh. They are a bunch of assholes when they laugh. Right, read.
That's
For
right.
ye shall moan and weep.
They shall what?
Moan and weep.
They shall moan and weep, and we see the judgment upon them, but they can't see because they cannot. We spiritual. We tell them America going to blow a nuclear fire. Them take Trinidad Rowley. Them take Kid Rowley have a plan. Now the Bible says one to them that trust in the government. Read. Go ahead, continue. Read it over again, Salakia.
Verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Well.
Woe unto you that shall laugh now, for ye shall moan and weep.
So woe unto you that laugh now because you're going to moan and weep. The Lord going to change that laughter and that happiness into sorrow, into lamentation, into weeping and moaning. You know? Are we just heralding the coming of the Lord. That is the turn down that. Continue with the Howard. Bring it out.
Jeremiah chapter 51 starts up the top. And thus say the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon.
I will what?
Raise up against Babylon.
So the Lord said I'm going to raise up or rise up against Babylon. Well,
and against them that dwell in the midst of them.
And them that dwell in the midst of Babylon. The midst of Babylon meaning in particularly America. Read.
Right? That rise up. That rise up against me a destroying wind.
Yeah, that rise up against me what? A destroying wind. Read.
I will send unto Babylon fanners.
I will send unto Babylon what?
Fanners.
Fanners. Read.
Right? That shall fan her.
That shall fan her. That's the other nation coming. You understand? Bring it out.
That fan goes back to cool it down. Because what fan was doing the fire? Cool it down.
No. That fan ain't cooling it. That fan raging. That fan.
Yeah, raging it.
Yeah.
To blow it up.
Burn it up. Because remember when you blow fire doesn't
raise up.
Read.
That shall fan her and shall empty her land.
And shall what? Empty shall stand and empty her land. So that is the other nation like Russia, China, and all of them coming to burn up with nuclear fire.
That's right.
Find that fire. You see, the Bible is allegory, so you don't understand what the scripture is talking. Read.
For in the day of trouble.
For in the day of what?
Trouble.
For in the day of trouble, that trouble go back to the day of destruction.
They shall be against the roundabout.
They shall be against the what?
Roundabout.
And what did you go tell Joel? He said, gather all the nations roundabout, right? And
Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
so the archer is what all those nations like Germany and Russia and all these what are the those missile silos, they aiming for America. Read.
They say, I think missile silos, when they say to go deeper, is remember these missiles, they go to what they work with, they do this thing just so you have to dial in the coordinates. You understand where I'm coming from? So the archer, yes, is the missile silos one.
No, but the archer is the missile silos. But it goes deeper. The archer is actually the nation.
Yeah, the nation.
Because remember, a man with a bow, he's an archer. And the bow is just is what he uses. Instrument. But the archer is the man. So the archer is the nation. Well,
Right? Read. And against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifted himself up in his brigade.
so what we talking about? We talking about war. Read.
And spare ye not her young men.
And going to Babylon and kill or slay utterly, spare not a young man. Well,
Destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
destroy utterly all her hosts from the Calvin. What? Calvin Johnson or some kind of fucked up name.
They're all such
Yeah, no, the Pentagon. Go over the Pentagon and spray up the whole fucking place. You understand what I say?
all she hosts, all she military,
You
all she
understand what I
military
say?
branches.
Destroy Babylon.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc. That's your turn, Doc?
Almost done.
Go ahead.
Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans,
The Chaldeans today is America. Read.
and they that are thrust through in her streets.
And they that are trust to what?
In her streets.
In a street.
Yeah.
That's your turn, Doc. Go ahead.
In second Ezra, the book of second Apocrypha, second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 8. It says, woe be unto thee, Assur, that thou hidest thy unrighteousness in thee.
Go ahead.
O thou wicked people, remember.
Assur represent what? They are Syrian. Go ahead.
It says,
Actually, Syria. Assur.
it says, O thou wicked people.
So come on, learn some knowledge now, brother. Read.
It says, woe be unto thee, Assur, thou that hidest the unrighteousness in thee. It says, O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah.
So the Lord telling them, say, you want all the nations. He said, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah? Read.
It says, whose land lieth in clouds of pitch and heaps of
Up to
ashes.
this day, in lying clouds of pitch and what? And ashes.